Sunderland United versus Arsenal FC. 6:30 p.m. kickoff. Yes, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. I don't know. This Sunderland team, they are very, very good. They are something else. Yes, they have proven that they can do a lot of damages out wide. Yes, they won against Chelsea, won against some other team that there was a time they were even second safe. I think they had a lot of points. They are up to 17 points or so right now. So they are a very, very good side, and they know how to keep their shape and attack. And some teams find it difficult to play against this type of team. But I've been hearing some nonsense talk lately that Xhaka is coming back to hunt Arsenal. Xhaka is coming to Xhaka Arsenal. What nonsense is that? Which hunt is he going to hunt Arsenal? He will not hunt anything. There's nothing to hunt. The Xhaka is Xhaka. It's Xhaka Shan, not only Xhaka. It's Xhaka Shan. He's coming to Xhaka Shan Arsenal. He will not Xhaka anything in that game. In fact, he will be hiding in the midfield. Arsenal will just hide him in that midfield. How is he going to do 1 or 2 tackles and get a red card? There's nothing he's going to do in that game. Yes, forget all the hype and all the talk that he was sold with anger, he left with anger. Nothing like that, my brother. This Arsenal side, they have all the tools they need to demolish anything. Yes, and they are going to probably demolish Sunderland. Yes, we can't say for sure because there's always jeopardy in football. Yes, there is that. There is no jeopardy in this one. Arsenal will jeopardize your career. Yes, Sunderland should just get ready for a serious beatdown because I don't think they are going to pull up any stunts. Yes, they can try to do 1 or 2 things. They know they have the players, they have their home fans. Yes, they are at home. So normally Arsenal when they go away, they come up with one goal. I can't remember the last game. If they play a strong side, a good side, they come out with just 1 goal. So 1-0. So I've not seen a game that they won. I think Crystal Palace was 1-0. Who again? I think Burnley was the only team that they managed to score 2-0. Any other team. I can't really remember, but I know away games for Arsenal are very, very tricky, especially the Premier League. Outside the Premier League, yes, you can go and beat anybody. There's nobody that want to play a Premier League side right now. And even when back I played Newcastle and won, they did like this because they know that Premier League is very, very difficult. Spanish teams when they play Premier League, they do like this. All of them, yeah, they just know that Premier League. They are ready out for the key. So Premier League facing Premier League, no matter how good you are when you're facing the Premier League side, yes, there's always room for especially away when you go away to face them, and they have a good plan against you. Yes, but like I said, there was a travel some people made, and that travel is still the effect of the travel is still working. Yes, but very, very soon maybe the Jazz will quench and you see teams start beating. But for this set of players and this set of team to have an unbeaten run for a very, very long time, yes, I think it's 10 games now unbeaten. Yes, they've not been beaten apart from the Liverpool loss to Arsenal. The Liverpool defeat to Arsenal. Arsenal have not lost any other game. So yes, just 1 more draw against Manchester City, and then others were wins. Considered only 3 goals. Yes, 1 against Newcastle, 1 against Liverpool, and 1 against Man City. And if you are calling team that you should concede goal or you can concede goals against, these are the teams. Yes, because Liverpool obviously, and the fact that Liverpool have picked recently will also tell on teams. Yes, because if you play them now, you are likely to concede because they are ready to attack you. That is the way of Liverpool. They are ready to attack you. Yeah, but Arsenal have changed their system, and I think it's kudos to Arteta. Yeah, because before when you mention Arsenal, you mention a team that can attack you very, very well. They know how to attack. That is Arsenal's specialty. Then back in the days, we have players like Van Persie, Arshavin, Thierry Henry, and the rest of them. They know how to attack you, so they are very, very good when it comes to attack. Yes, but their defense was also very good. Not as if they didn't know how to defend, but they had some of the best defenders like John Campbell. What's his name again? Forgetting this guy, and some of the very, very, very impressive defenders. So they were very good at defending and also very, very good at attacking. Yes, but it was the attacking part that most of us, remember. Yes, when you talk about Arsenal, say, these people are good. They are going to attack you. They know how to attack. They're going to score. Not much of a tiki-taka game, but more of passing and shooting. And they pass a lot in the box. They are a team that when they go to the box, you think is this player that's going to score. But he passed to the next player, pass back. Before you know, the person that's going to score is just somebody coming from nowhere that's going to score. It's not the person you think is going to score. And that's how we know Arsenal to play. But Arteta have come now and changed the whole system. Change everything, change the narrative, be more solid defensively. And it took him time. But I think we have started to see the results. Yes, he has started getting it right. And a lot of people will say, it was worth the wait. Yes, a lot of Arsenal fans. Because now, back in the 2 years ago, if you ask Arsenal fans, you say, sack this guy, let this guy go, man. Let this guy go. Sack Arteta. But if you ask Arsenal fans now, how far? They'll say, please don't even touch Ateta. Let him let him finish this season and the next season. Why? Because even last season, the way they were progressing, unless when they started losing some games, their fans started saying disrespect this guy. So they progressed, they built very well. That's one thing I appreciate about this Arsenal side. They built very well and got that defensive shape. Yes, though they've been getting good defensive record for the past 2 or 3 seasons now. And you say they've not won anything, but it's not so bad that now you've started progressing to that level. It's just for them to, if they can beat, some of these teams that gave them headache in the past. They failed to beat 2 of them, Liverpool and Man City. But if they can beat the rest, and maybe when they have another opportunity to beat these other teams that they failed to beat, maybe we can see a very, very good, a positive thing to take from this Arsenal side by them winning 1 or 2 trophies. Yes, they have 1 or 2 trophies. Even the Champions League, they have Bayern Munich next and Inter. And these are the 2 teams that gave them problems last season and last 2 seasons, I think. So if they can beat Bayern, beat Inter, they are good to go. Yes, the Arsenal side, they are doing very well. Before we forget about what we came here to do, let us talk about the breakdown lineup, the injuries on both sides of things. Then we'll talk about the the form of both teams, how both teams are fared. Yes, and then the predicted scoreline. Yeah, if you're in the channel, you know what to do. Yes, by now you should know what the channel is about. Yes, we do everything football. We bant, we analyze. We talk football, we talk everything, also transfer news, yes. But most of the times when football is hot, we focus on the football game, not the transfer news, because of, you know how it is. The football game is hot, man. Like the past 2-3 weeks now, they've been playing games every 2 to 3 days. So we have to be here giving you the analysis. All right, I will start with the breakdown lineup. Sunderland are at home, and I'll be giving you their best formation when they play against a strong team. Yes, they go with 5-4-1. That's just how it is. Anytime they are playing a strong team. Yes, Hume on the right. For the back 5, Hume on the right, Mukiele, Ballard, and Jetwida in the middle. That's the centre halves. Yes, they have 3 centre halves and then 2 fullbacks. Then on the left we have Benildo. Yes, don't forget that Roofs will be in goal for them. He has been very, very impressive. A lot of saves for this guy, so he will be in goal for them. Then the midfield 4 will be I think Bertrand Traore on the right. Then on the left, Life. Then the 2 holding midfielders, we already know these guys. They've been consistent. They've been playing, and they are Granit Xhaka and Noah Sadiki. Yes, they are very, very good in what they do. Then in the attacking role, a sole attacker, Isidore. I think Isidore is going to start. Then maybe they'll bring Brian Brobby in the second half to try and do something different. Yes, their form have not been bad at all. They have been very, very impressive. I think they have a better form than some of the other teams we have been looking at. Yes, they've won 3, lost 1 and draw 1 in the last 5 games. So it's a very, very impressive form. Yes, and their injury list on the same set of players basically have been injured. No one is back yet. I think from next week or 2 weeks more, we'll see most of them come back unless he's injured. Kekin with wrist injury, Diarra, Jaude, Aderet, Mundo, all are still injured, but most of them are coming back soon. So expect some of them to be back soonest. Yes, some of them are back in training, so we might see them feature in this one, but we are not sure. So just expect them to be back. Then we'll go to the Arsenal side of things. Yes, Arsenal will be starting their strongest lineup because they can't come here to joke against these people. Yes, they can't come to joke because if they come here to joke, someone is going to mess them up. So they can't come here to joke. Yes, it's a bit of a sad one for Arsenal because they've lost Gyökeres for injury. Yes, our almighty Gyökeres has gone for injury, but they don't have a problem. Yes, you can't say Gyökeres is injured and it will make Arsenal not to do very well. They don't have a problem because if Gyökeres is injured, we have Merino that can play that number 9 role very well. Apart from Havertz that is still injured, we have and Jesus. Arsenal now have how many strikers exactly? Because I think maybe when Havertz comes into the squad, he won't be playing a striking role. He might play a second striker role or an attacking midfielder when he comes back. Because then you will have Jesus to be fit, Gyökeres to be fit, but Jesus can also play on the wings. Yes, Arsenal have options. Jesus can play on the wing, can play on the left, can play on the right. So they have options. Trossard can also play in the top 9 role. Trossard can play on the top 9 and on the left and in the midfield, attacking midfield. So when it comes to attacking players, I think they have a lot of attacking players. Yes, and it will be a very nice one to see. Then Merino should start up front for this one. Yes, Trossard on the left, Saka on the right. I think this has been their main, just to keep their shape they've been using to play the Premier League. Only Gyökeres that is missing. They'll just move Gyökeres and put in Merino. Yes, and why we are putting Merino and not maybe Trossard there is because one, Merino the height advantage to Arsenal. Arsenal want to be dominant in the air, so they need players that have height. And that's why I think Merino is going to start this one because Sunderland have a lot of top players in them. Isidore is tall, Xhaka is tall, Sadiki has a bit of a height. Then the defenders, the 3 centre halves there are very, very tall, not just tall, very, very tall. So I think Arsenal want to also go for tall players. Then in the midfield, I think Rice should be Mendy and Eze. Yes, these are the three that I think that are going to start this one. Rice will remain easy in the midfield. Maybe the second half might see some kind of changes. I don't know how the kind of changes is going to do, because if Gyökeres is injured and Madueke is injured, that means the only Martel is also injured. Yes, I'll be going through Arsenal injuries, so you know what's up. So I don't think there is much changes he can do. The only set of players that can come in, maybe Ethan can come in, Nogat can come in, and then maybe those defenders he can bring them in, Hinkapa and Mosquera. I think those are just the changes that I see him doing. Then in the defense, I think they'll go with the same defense they've been going all through the Premier League. Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, and Timber. Then Raya will start this one because Zabalaga was out in the last game. I think it was a personal decision, but he should be back for this one. But I don't think he's going to start because he has not started in the Premier League since he came. He has been playing a league game, even the Champions League. I don't think they even use him. The Champions League, even against Slava Prague, he was not used. So I doubt he's going to start this one. So Arsenal injury, yes, it has gotten from bad to it's not like bad, so from bad to worse, not so worse like that, but at least three players that we hope to be on the bench for this game, at least, to not others, because if you want to call others, they are up to 4. Odegaard, Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Madueke. They are players expect to be around, but they are not around, so it's a bit bad, worse for Arsenal than before. Yes, Jesus is still injured. Martinelli has joined. Havertz is still injured. Zabalaga is just out for personal reasons, but he might be back for this one. Odegaard still injured. Madueke still injured. Gyökeres has joined. Yes, so Arsenal injury is not it's not an easy thing. So, but last season, if something like this happened to Arsenal would just crumble when they get this type of injury, because of the lacked depth, a bit of a depth. But now they have a lot of depth, so I don't think this is a problem for Arsenal. If their players like, they can go for injury and come back when they have other players to do this job very well for them. Yes, their form has been impressive. Yes, 5 wins from 5. Is it 9 wins from 9? It has been impressive. You cannot afford them. So I think they are doing very well, and we'll be knowing what they will come up with. Yes, we'll know how the game is going to pan out. For scoreline, a bit of a confusion for me. I know the game is going to be a bit strong, but I think 1-0 to Arsenal again. Yes, or 2-1. I don't see it going beyond that. I don't see Arsenal scoring 3 goals in this one. Yes, I'm taking 1-0 or 2-1 in this one. That's just my predicted scoreline. But let me know your own scoreline. Yes, you can comment on your predicted scoreline for the game. Let me know what you think, and let me know who is going to actually edge this one. Yes, I think that should be that for that. I'm going to be seeing you on the next one. The other games, very, very impressive games this weekend. We have Manchester United versus Tottenham. We have Manchester City versus Liverpool. Very, very interesting game. And then this one is also another spoiler for us. Yes, so we are going to really enjoy this week. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.